welcome to Homestead by Chance. Today I am going to be making some suet cakes for my chickens. Now maybe some of you have heard, especially if you have chickens, that a lot of people are saying that their chickens have stopped laying altogether. I know I have a friend that has about 20 or 30 chickens, and she's hardly getting any eggs at all. And we have 4, and it's down to 1 egg a day, and it's the same chicken, Mushroom. She's the trooper. She keeps giving us an egg every day. So what I read, and I don't know the truth behind this, but what I read is that some feed manufacturers have gone to cheaper ingredients or lower quality ingredients, and so it's affecting the feed, which is affecting the chickens. Okay. I don't know if that's true or not. It's winter time. We just had a really horrible freeze here in the south, and so I assumed that was going to affect some of the egg laying, but it's been warm for a while. So I thought it should come back. So in the meantime, I was doing some reading about things that you can feed the chickens to maybe, help with their nutrition. And I thought, oh, you know what I need to do? I just need to make suet cakes, and then I'll just put everything in there and I'll not worry about it. So I've spent probably the last, 45 minutes or so getting everything out, chopping, preparing, and all of that kind of stuff. And you're probably saying, oh my gosh, 45 minutes plus I haven't put it together yet. Why would I spend all the time? Well, because no telling how many suet cakes I'm going to get out of this. And I can just give them, one every couple of afternoons if I wanted, or just depending on what I'm doing. So I thought you might like to see what I'm going to put in my suet cake. I'm going to call this the kitchen sink suet cake because it was literally, I went through the fridge and I went, we probably shouldn't eat that. Or, oh, here's some scraps. Or I got carrots at the store and I went, I'm going to peel and cut the ends off of all of them. So I have a ton of carrots. As a matter of fact, there's so many, I've got some in the bucket down here. So I'm calling it the kitchen sink suet cake. So I'm going to tell you what I'm going to put in mine today. All right, so for starters, I've got the carrots, which some of you may already know is a natural dewormer for our chickens, as well as pumpkin seeds. These are chopped up. So pumpkin seeds and carrot scraps are good dewormers, so that's really great. I've got some peas that I've chopped up here, pods and everything, just pods and all. That's going to be our good source of protein for them. Lots of other things as well. And then down in here, I've got a few apple skins that I was saving for something, and I went, I just don't have time to deal with that right now. So they're going to be fed to the chickens. So it's going to be a lot of nutrients and vitamins in there. I already said I've got the chopped up pumpkin seeds. This is the herb mix. It's just an Italian herb mix that I use for us, but it's got your rosemary, oregano, thyme, etc. It's going to be good medicines for them. A cup of yogurt that my son did not want to eat, so that's going to go. Some leftover ham that I chopped up. It's going to go in there as well. Lentils. Some stale crackers and stale bread that I chopped up, as well as just a typical scratch feed that has corn, oats, millet in it. Okay. Schmaltz that I made a long time ago that I've never done anything with, so we're going to use that. And a tea bag. We made a pitcher of tea today, so I'm going to break this up, put that tea in there. Okay, it's going to have some good stuff in that, as well as just your typical wild bird seed mix. Okay. Now this suet cake is not intended to be their food, right? This is their treat. This is their medicine. This is some of their nutrients and things like that. So everything's going to go in it, and they're only going to get, I've got my little silicone muffin pans here, and that's what they're going to get. Okay, so for those of you that are concerned about, oh my gosh, you're giving them so much stuff that they don't need. No, I'm not. I'm just giving them one little muffin tin, and that's what they'll get, okay? And I might do that every day for 10 days just to see if that affects their laying, and then after that, it'll just be an occasional treat. And then I'll put this in the deep freeze, I'll pop them out, put them in a Ziploc bag, and then they're ready to go anytime I want. So let's get mixing. All right, so I have my bucket. I already have some of the scratch and carrots in there. Like I said, there were so many carrots. And then I'm just going to put everything in, all right? So I've got my pumpkin seeds. While I'm doing this, you can stare at the horrible mess behind me that I made while I was trying to get everything chopped. Peas and apples. Lentils. Some stale crackers and bread. Don't need that anymore. I'm going to put in a, I don't know, let's see, of the dried herbs, we're going to do 1, 2, 3, 4, we're going to call that 5 tablespoons. And let's go ahead and put in our ham. More of the scratch grains. So there's 2 cups of this, the one I just put in and the one that I put in before. So just 2 of those. More carrots. And this bucket is getting full. I'm going to get so many suet cakes out of this. I might have to mix this by hand. Our tea grounds. And I do, like, this is just regular black tea, but when I do my herbal teas, I'll put the herbal teas in their scraps as well. A little bit of yogurt here. I actually wish I had more yogurt, because that would be good for them, but that's okay. This was sort of an unplanned, see what's in the refrigerator. That's the reason I call it kitchen sink, right? All right, I'm gonna wait on that. I'm gonna get some bird seed here. And let's see, does it even say everything that's in here? So 7% protein, okay? And you know, chickens, depending, you want to be, I don't know, like 15, 16, something like that. So it does not actually say what seeds are in here. But that's okay. It's just a typical wild bird seed mix. So it's going to have sunflowers. I see some corn, millet, things like that. It's got black sunflower seeds, which is good. That's what you want. And the little teeny tiny seeds go everywhere, don't they? All right, so we're going to put that in there. And I'm going to try to mix this. And I might put 1 more cup. I don't know. Yeah, I think this is going to have to be mixed by hand. Well, I don't know, it's doing pretty good. There we go. Can you see that? It's getting all mixed up. Yeah, it looks pretty even. That's good. I'm starting to see the green peas come up that I put in there kind of right off the bat. So that's good. The ham, crackers. Ooh, there we go. There's green peas. I want it to be mixed fairly evenly. Yeah. All right, time to get dirty, right? If you're going to do homesteading, you got to get dirty. Actually, I thought I might put 1 more cup of that bird seed in there, but I think that's good. I'm trying to get all the way down there. You can see my bucket's really full. This is a 14 pounds. Of course, that's buttercream icing. I don't know what buttercream icing weighs in terms of, compared to other things, but I get these. Oh, look at that. There's a strawberry top. That was because I took their scrap bucket from this morning that we have our just daily scraps, and I just threw whatever was in there. So I get these buckets at the deli at our grocery store, and I just use them for everything. They're amazing. So now we're going to put in the schmaltz. I'm not measuring anything, I'm just sort of winging it. Kitchen sink, remember? So we're going to mix that in, and the schmaltz will give it a liquid, for lack of a better word, to glue everything together when I freeze it. So that'll be really good. Oh, nice and gluey and gooey and gloppy here. Yeah, that's looking really good, actually. So I've got my carrots, peas, apple peels, ham, pumpkin seeds, lentils, stale bread and crackers, bird seed, and some scratch mix. Whoops. Down in there. All right. So this should provide a nice treat for the chickens. And since we have decent weather here in the wintertime, we have that occasional freeze, but man, that's hard to get down in there. We have the occasional freeze, but then almost immediately, you have a couple of days of that, and then almost immediately it goes back up to 50s, and you'll get 60s. It's supposed to be 60, I think, in a couple of days. So to give them something that's frozen is not, going to be an issue. It's not going to stay frozen. All right, I think it's mixed well enough. Oh boy. All right, I think that's good. So I'm gonna grab my muffin pan here, and I'm just gonna, pack each one, and then this will go in the freezer. And tomorrow I will take it out, and we'll see what we have. Boy, I'm a mess, aren't I? So I will record tomorrow when I pull these out and see what they look like, all right? See you tomorrow. It's the moment of truth. We're going to find out if these things held together or if they're going to completely fall apart when I try to take it out of the mold. All right, so I've got my bag ready to put them in. And here we go. They look good. I mean, they look nice and solid, so that's good. Look at that. Oh, wow. Yeah, that's a nice, firm cake right there. It's got a little crumbly stuff on top, but that's fine. Yeah, that solidified, like, perfectly. I don't think I could have planned it better. And I didn't plan it at all. So that's really good. Okay. So I will go ahead and pull these out. I'll get them all put in this bag here. And then that way I can start giving them to the chickens. I'll give one to them this afternoon. You can go out there with me, see what they think, huh? All right, so I think what I'll do is I'll do the 10-day regimen for the dewormer and anything else that, might need to be done. And then after that, I'll just give them, I don't know, twice a week or something like that, all right? So I'll get these put away. I'll keep one out, and then let's go out and give one to the chickens. How about that? All right, here we are with our suet cake. That should be in there. Let's come in here.
Oh, that's a lot.
Yeah, we had some other scraps too. So they get extra scraps this afternoon. So
they're going for it.
Yeah.
Ooh, they look like they like it.
All right, girls. It sat on the counter for a few minutes, so it should have thawed some. So that's good.
It tastes good for them.
All right. Hey, Pepper. What do you think? You like that suet cake?
She likes the greens.
Isn't there mushroom? Yeah, the greens are good for them too. Lots of vitamins and things. So.
Come on, girls. Come on, Cinnamon.
Come on, don't let Pepper eat it all. Go on, Cinnamon. Butter. Butter. Come here. Come here, Butter.
Oh, scared mushroom.
Fluffy Butter. Come on. Come on, check out the new suet cake. Well, you girls better get in there. Pepper's going to eat all of it.
Pepper is the stealer, after all. She would steal everything.
Come on, Butter.
That we gave her when the chickens were
Looks like a little bit of your comb fell off. Just the tips. You got just a tiny bit of frostbite, but it's okay. Yep.
Looks like they all except cinnamon still have a little bit of frostbite on them.
Alright, so I think they like the suet cake. What do you think, kiddo?
Like, yeah.
They like the suet cake.
Except mushroom and butter aren't really getting into it.
Well.
Butter doesn't seem to be hungry.
Oh, she found a piece over there.
Yeah, something.
So, yeah.
Not suet cake, but...
Yeah, a little piece of suet cake.
Oh, it went all the way over there.
Yeah, well, they like to throw food, don't you girls?
Yeah,
they're good at throwing food.
Come
Come on, Butter. What are you afraid of?
Come on, Butter.
Huh?
She's probably not too hungry.
Okay.
That would be good.
Your feathers look nice. You want to come say hi? Say, yeah, uh-huh. What else can you say? Uh-huh. Come on. You're going to eat it all.
Wow, that's sweet.
Come on, Butter.
Gone.
Come on, Butter.
Yeah, Butter.
Come on, Butter. Get in there. Don't wait for the leftovers. There you go, Mushroom. Where'd you get? Oh, you got a pea. Mmm. Yummy. I like green peas too.
That's what a few ants eat.
Yes, Mushroom. Thank you for providing us with eggs while nobody else is.
I think she said you're welcome before you.
I think so. Go on, Butter. Get in there. Get in there, Butter. What are you waiting on?
Butter's looking at it. Of course, Butter has to go for what Mushroom's trying to eat.
Well, Pepper, I think you lucked out on your comb. Looks pretty good.
Yeah.
And Mushroom didn't really have any issues anyway.
Cinnamon
Well, Cinnamon doesn't have hardly any comb at all, so I don't know. She's just a different kind of chicken.
Probably because of the shrink wrap.
That's the tarp. They're afraid of the sound of the tarp. Pepper is just going at that suet cake.
It's gone. It is.
Just about, yeah. All right, well, I think the suet cakes are a success.
You might have to get one
So
for
that's
Butter by
good.
herself. Barely got anything.
All right.
Her feet look slow.
Yay! I like the suet cakes are a success, and they're eating a little bit of my leftover salad from lunch.
I don't know why you put it in there.
Well, because I didn't want to eat all of it, so it's got kale and beans in it, and now they're going to fight over a piece of kale. That's what they're going to do. Go after that piece of kale, Butter.
Yes.
All right. Well, good job. I'm excited that they like the suet cakes. It'll give them some nutrients. It'll give them some medicine, natural medicine, and some protein, and all those things. And hopefully, after a couple of days, I don't know. I'll wait till 10 days to make a determination, but
Butter got that piece of kale.
but maybe it'll make a difference. We'll see if we start getting more eggs. All right, there you go, Butter. You got a big old piece of carrot.
Yum.
Good job. Get in there.